So you're thinking about moving to Maple Valley, Washington? Well, maybe you're wondering if it's too far out, if you're still going to be convenient access enough to all the things that you're going to need to do. Maybe you're wondering if it's a good place for your family to go with schools and whatnot. In this video, I'm going to give you a walkthrough on the map of Maple Valley, give you an idea of what it might be like to live here, and let you know everything you need to know about living in Maple Valley. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love helping you guys out. Those of you that reach out to me here from YouTube when you're moving over this way to the Seattle area. I am an active real estate agent over here, so if you are moving over here, you're thinking about buying a home and you need help finding that right place to live, feel free to reach out to me here at my info on the screen. But like I said, this video is going to be about Maple Valley, and I really want to do kind of a Google map walkthrough with you, show you all around Maple Valley, things you need to know, what it might be like to live there, and just give you a good general overview of Maple Valley itself. So let's come down here and jump into the map here. So you can see we've got the map pulled up here. You can see Seattle right up here, and then we've got Maple Valley down here to the southeast. So Maple Valley is one of those areas that a lot of people have been moving to lately. Median home prices here in Maple Valley right now, they're about $725,000. And the time I'm filming this video is February of 2023. So if you're watching this video a ways down the road, this has likely changed, but that is the median home price right now, is about $725,000. And that's one of the reasons people love coming to this area, because a lot of the places just to the north, like Issaquah and Sammamish and Bellevue and the Newcastle area, are quite a bit more expensive. And so they come a little bit further south to Maple Valley here to get a bit more bang for their buck. And so maybe you're wondering, hey, you know, if I'm commuting from Maple Valley to Seattle, what is that gonna look like? If I've got to work downtown in Seattle, how is that commute gonna look? It's not gonna be an easy commute. Just know that right off the bat. Or even if you're going to Bellevue. You know, Bellevue has Microsoft down here in the Redmond area over here. You've got Facebook offices, Amazon offices, a ton of, you know, healthcare jobs, ton of companies in Bellevue and Seattle. So whether you're working in either one of those locations, commute is, you know, if there's no traffic and you're just flying down the freeway, it's going to be less than 30 minutes. You can get to Bellevue and Seattle. Now, if you're going in the heavier rush hour times, it's going to be closer to an hour, if not a little bit more on the really, really bad days. Anywhere from 45 minutes to hour and 10 minutes is really what you should bank on for those rush hour times. To get from Maple Valley to Seattle, you're going to head on Highway 169 right here, right into Renton. If you're going to go to Bellevue, then you're just going to head north on I-405 out of Renton and get to Bellevue. Or if you're going to Seattle, you're going to continue on here through Tukwila and on to I-5 to get up to Seattle here. So those are going to be your two main routes to get into those two main areas. If that's where your job is, just know there's plenty of people that make that commute. Don't get me wrong. Just know that, you know, depending what you're used to, if you're coming from California, maybe that's not a bad commute. If you're coming from rural Idaho or rural Ohio, that's probably a terrible commute. So 30 minutes to an hour or so, just depending on traffic, just know that. But like I said, one of the reasons people are moving to Maple Valley is just because better home prices, great schools, and you know, it's a bit more affordable than some cities to the north. I mentioned great schools. You can go to the greatschools.org website. You can see most of the schools are 8s and 9s. It's a newer school district, very well rated, so it draws a lot of people in. Another great thing about Maple Valley is proximity to outdoor recreation. So you can see, again, we're right here at Maple Valley. If you want to just move over here, delete that. So again, Maple Valley right here. If you just take Highway 18 up to I-90 where Snoqualmie is through here, and then you go down I-90, you're at Snoqualmie Pass right here. So if you enjoy skiing and snowboarding and tubing, hanging out in the snow, or you just want to go hiking, you can see the green area through here. There are so many different hikes all through here. So if you're really into outdoor recreation and mountain biking and hiking, skiing, snowboarding, all that kind of stuff, you're going to be in a great spot with Maple Valley. You're going to be in a really quick, convenient location to get to all that you want to do. And the great thing about this area is, even though we experience 4 seasons, there are mild 4 seasons. So even in the winter, it might be colder, but it's not going to be 10 degrees. It might be 40 degrees or 45 degrees and drizzly, but you can still enjoy the outdoors. There's lots of people that still go hiking 12 months out of the year. So that's a great thing about being in Maple Valley. So let's zoom in a little bit here. Show you around a little bit more. So as you get into Maple Valley, like I said, you can see the green area out here, which is going to be more rural settings. You're going to have some options for acreage properties, really all through here in Ravensdale. You're going to have plenty of options. So if you want something on half an acre or an acre or 2 or 3 acres, you can certainly find that in Maple Valley as well. It's a pretty wooded area. A lot of the neighborhoods are very wooded, so it kind of can give you that private feel as well. Or if you want new construction, there's been a lot of new construction that has gone on here in Maple Valley over the last 5-10 years. It's really exploded. There's a lot of people that have wanted to move down here. I mentioned the new school district, or the newer schools, and so that's a consideration for a lot of people. But all through here on the north side, up through here, there's a lot of newer neighborhoods that have gone in here. Anywhere from 2015 up to 2022 built homes, right? So there's a lot of options for that kind of stuff. Now, let's look at what there is to do in Maple Valley. You are a bit further out here. You're not, like I said, 30 minutes to an hour from Seattle. So people wonder, hey, is there much to do out here? Do I have to drive for my conveniences to go to the store and all that kind of stuff? And the answer is no, you don't. There is plenty to do in terms of eating and grocery shopping and doctor's offices and all that kind of stuff. Here in Maple Valley, you can see QFC right in here is a grocery store. I grew up shopping at a QFC by my house. You can see the animal hospital, restaurants all over the place right here. You've got your chain restaurants like the Starbucks and all of those. You've got sports bar right there. You can zoom out a little bit, and if you go further south down Highway 169 here, you keep going down south, this is another more main shopping area with a lot of restaurants and whatnot. So you can see your Fred Meyer is a big grocery store as well. You've got a lot of restaurants like Hop and Drops and Crockett's Public House. Panera, of course, is down there, and Mod and Starbucks. So all those franchise locations you're going to have there. Safeway is another grocery store, so 3 big grocery stores that we've seen already. Car washes, doctor's offices, things like that are here all through Maple Valley. So you have all of your conveniences in this area. You're not going to be short on that at all. In terms of like recreation and things to do, I mentioned all of the trails. So you've got Summit Trail, middle school right here, but you can see these trails all through here. So if you want to go, like, these are going to be lower grade hikes right here. So if you want something that's not super expert level, high elevation hikes, you have a lot of that really close to you. Anywhere where you're living in Maple Valley, it's going to be close to your house, or you can continue to go further out like Cedar River Trailhead, and even further out with a lot of options for that kind of stuff, mountain biking too. Lake Wilderness right here is a popular spot, again, in the summertime to take the family. There's a playground right here. You can see, let's see if it'll show us a picture if we click on it. It's not going to load. Oh, there we go. Just a playground. Pickleball courts. There's the boat launch. It's a small lake. There's a little boat launch. The parking area. There's an arboretum up here as well. Disc golf. So it's a cool spot to spend a summer day. Go fishing. Take out a paddleboard or something like that. There's plenty to do in terms of recreation in this Maple Valley area. As we keep going down south here, I mentioned the school district. Tahoma High School is right here in the middle of everything, right along 169 and 516. So it's convenient, easy to get to. Again, there's a lot of newer construction neighborhoods through here. You can see all the different local businesses, so there's no shortage of that. It's not just chain stuff that you're going to be finding. You're going to have a lot of local businesses through here. If we keep zooming back out a little bit, I'll kind of show you some of the surrounding area as well. As you get down further south into Black Diamond, you can see on the outskirts here the green, how much rural opportunities for land, for wooded properties. Again, if you want small acreage, there's a lot of that all through here. You can also consider Black Diamond if Maple Valley is on your list. Again, Black Diamond is going to be just that much further of a commute. If we zoom back out, you can see Seattle and Bellevue are up here at the top, and then we've got Black Diamond and Maple Valley. So Black Diamond is further south. It's going to be even more of a commute along Highway 169 here. But I know people that have lived out here, have sold houses out here in Black Diamond. There's a lot of new construction. One of the really popular communities is called 10 Trails. New construction's home, thousands of new construction homes over the last decade that they've been building down there. So if you want that tight-knit community feel with, you know, a smaller lot, a smaller yard, but a nice newer home with trails and playgrounds and all that kind of stuff all around, there's that in Black Diamond. So if you don't mind going further out, you can get even a little bit more bang for your buck in Black Diamond than Maple Valley because it is further south. So that might be a consideration as well. All right, well, hopefully that gives you a good overview of what it might be like to live here in the Maple Valley area. There's, like I mentioned, there's new construction homes, there's older homes, there's homes on small lots with tight-knit community feels, there's homes on small acreage. So whatever you're looking for, there's probably gonna be an option for you. Home prices, like I mentioned, mid 700s right now in early 2023, and they're quite a bit cheaper than the cities to the north, like the Issaquahs and Sammamishes, where home prices there are double. Median home prices in the cities to the north are 1.5 million. You come 10, 15 miles further south to Maple Valley, and your median home prices are getting cut in half. So keep that in mind, keep that into a consideration if that's something that's important to you. You want a really nice and clean area to live. That's something else about Maple Valley is it's really clean, it's well kept, it's a nice area, plenty of really nice neighborhoods, but you're not paying through the roof to live in that area like some of the other suburbs outside of Seattle and Bellevue and whatnot. So like I said, if you're moving over to this area, you've got questions about coming over here, you want to purchase a home down here in the Seattle metro area, whether it's Maple Valley or another city outside, be more than happy to help. I'm an active real estate agent over here and would be happy to kind of guide you through that process. But thanks for watching this one.